Good morning, friends! Happy Sunday to all of you! New reports show that President Biden's Build Back Better plan would cut taxes for nearly all U.S. households. House Democrats are reintroducing more ways for the American people to receive additional financial assistance. So in today's video, I will be bringing you up to date on the latest stimulus news and information. Friends, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel and stay tuned until the end of this video to learn how to enter next Friday's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway. House Democrats have reinserted a paid medical and parental leave policy into their social spending bill after their counterparts in the Senate stripped it from their framework last week. But there is one big difference between the House's version and what the Senate was considering before the policy was taken out altogether. The House's current language stipulates that in order to be paid, workers must have at least $2,000 in earnings in the 2 years prior to starting their benefits, as well as some kind of earnings in the period immediately preceding the leave, That could exclude low-wage workers with unstable work history and those just entering the workforce from the benefits. But overall, some economists say that the $2,000 requirement is a fairly low threshold that should not exclude many workers. She also says the work requirement is included because paid leave is a work benefit. The House's bill also raises the share of wages paid leave would replace for low-income workers from 85% of their previous income to 90%. Under the House's proposal, eligible workers who do not otherwise receive paid leave at work would qualify for 4 weeks of parental, sick, or caregiving leave paid for by the government. And this would start in the year 2024. President Biden and Senate Democrats originally proposed 12 weeks of paid leave. The Senate did not ultimately include paid leave in their framework of the Build Back Better, which was introduced last week, after many objections from Senator Joe Manchin. With no Republican support, they need all 50 Democratic senators on board to pass their legislation.
To reach this ideal, we must acknowledge that inequality has always existed in our world. The gaps between the rich and poor, men and women, the global north and south, have existed throughout our history. To be sure, there are moments in which these gaps have narrowed and moments in which they've widened. Most recently and throughout this pandemic, the gaps have undoubtedly become larger. Globally, extreme poverty is on the rise, as is extreme wealth. The progress we have made on gender equality is under threat. Experts suggest it will now take decades longer for women to achieve parity with men. And with school closures worldwide, the struggle to ensure that every child has access to a quality education has become that much more difficult. By virtually every measure, the gaps have grown. As the leaders of today, we are being confronted with this challenge, which is immense in both size and scale. At times like this, there are some who see what is happening and accept it. They accept it as something that has always existed and always will. But there are others who see what is happening and ask, why? When I arrived in Paris, I visited the Institut Pasteur and reflected on the work of my mother. My mother, you see, had 2 goals in her life: to raise her 2 daughters and to end breast cancer. At the age of 19, my mother arrived in the United States from India to study science.
If paid leave is included in the House version of the legislation, this would mean that the Senate would need to approve or change it. If modified, it would need to be approved again by the House. The United States is one of just a few countries in the world that does not offer paid leave to its citizens. So friends, what are your thoughts on paid leave? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Nearly all income groups would see their tax bill drop in 2022, on average, if President Biden signs the House Democrats' latest version of the Build Back Better plan into law. The Urban Brookings Tax Policy Center's report finds that when taking individual income tax and payroll tax changes into account, the bottom 80% of households would save between $700 to $830 on their tax bills next year, on average. When all major tax provisions are taken into account, it estimates around 20 to 30% of middle-income households would pay $100 or less on average in taxes in the year 2022. And things get complicated after 2022. For example, the expansion of the child tax credit is included only for next year in the current bill. According to the report, that means the overall tax cuts for low-income households would shrink in 2023 relative to 2022, and moderate-income households would pay slightly higher in taxes. The bill also increases the state and local tax deduction cap from $10,000 to $80,000, which benefits high-income households the most. Overall, the report finds that the current Build Back Better plan framework would raise taxes on high-income households and corporations, or at least not raising taxes for the vast majority of low-income and moderate-income households. Friends, the key word for this video is clove. If you would like to enter next Friday's $100 Walmart gift card giveaway, please make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, click and like my videos, and make sure that you comment below the keyword from each video. Thank you so much, friends. Right now, pressure is mounting on the chief agency tasked with scoring the budgetary impact of legislation, as the Congressional Budget Office crunches the numbers for a sweeping $1.75 trillion social spending and climate package that Democrats are working quickly to pass. The Congressional Budget Office score on a cornerstone of President Biden's economic agenda will be a pivotal moment for lawmakers in the House and Senate. If the score is above $1.75 trillion, it could give Senators Joe Manchin and other centrists a reason to oppose the measure and to push for additional cuts. Progressives have already seen their prized $3.5 trillion measure whittled in half. So friends, what do you think the final price tag of the bill should be? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you so much, friends, for watching my video on a Sunday morning. I hope you found some of this information helpful. Remember that next Friday, I will be giving away 3 more $100 Walmart gift cards. And if you would like to enter that giveaway, please click and like my videos, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel, and comment below the keyword from each video. Thank you so much, friends, and have a very blessed weekend.